Okay, students, today we will study a new chapter. Okay, so the name of the chapter is Exploring Windows. Okay, so in this chapter we will learn what we will learn: files and folders, viewing files and folders, searching for files and folders, control panel, recycle bin, creating shortcuts, and some useful Windows 7 shortcut keys. Okay, so introduction, this is the introduction. Okay, so MS Windows is a operating system. Okay, so what is Windows? Microsoft Windows is a operating system. Okay, so Microsoft Windows is a operating system. It is a graphic user interface, GUI. Okay, that allow us to interact with the items with the screen. So there are certain icons. Okay, certain icons on the screen. So when you click on that icon, we get what to say, we get certain output. Okay, on the screen. Suppose we click on this my computer. So when you click on this my computer icon, your all the drives in your computer will show. Okay, so this is known as the graphic user interface. Okay, so in this lesson we study some features of the MS Windows. Okay, so you ignore this, you will do this afterwards. Okay, so what will be this? In this session we will study some features of MS Windows. Okay, so first of all we will study about files and folders. Okay, so in our today's class we will be concentrating on files and folders. So what are files and folders? So what do you mean by file? Okay, you know, a file is a collection of data. Okay, so collection of data or a collection of instruction. Okay, in your home you also have a file. No, suppose in your file you are keeping all your important documents and all, so that is known as file. In this file you are storing data. You have certain information. Suppose how many marks you have got in class 6, class 4 and all these things, your birth certificate, Aadhaar card, ration card and all. So you keep this in a file. No, so it contains information about you. Okay, so this is known as file. Okay, so now see what is file. The definition is file is a collection of data or information stored in a computer. So what is the definition? File is a collection of data or information stored in the computer. Files can be stored on various storage devices. Okay, files can be stored on various storage devices like hard disks and pen drive. So hard disks and pen drive, what are hard disks and pen drive? They are secondary devices. Okay, I have already explained. So hard disks and pen drive, you can store different types of files. So now see, there are many different types of file. Okay, so what are the different types of file? There are data file, text file, then there are program files and so on. So different types of file. How many files are there? There are three types. Okay, how many types? Data types, there are data types, text types, and data files, text files, and what, program files and so on. Different types of file store different types of information. Suppose a video file has information of a video. Okay, a text file has the information of a text. An HTML file stores information of a web page. A what exe file stores information about a what, exe file stores information about an application. Okay, so like this, a executable file is known as a exe file. Okay, so different types of files store different types of information. For example, program files store programs. Okay, program files store programs, whereas text file only store text. Okay, so now we come to a new topic known as file name. Okay, so what is file name? So file name is the name given to a computer file in order to distinguish from other files. Okay, suppose your mark. Okay, someone name is Rohan. So Rohan has got a mark of 62 in maths. Okay, so you will save a file like this, Rohan maths mark. Okay, so whenever you will click on this file, Rohan's maths mark, you will able to see. Okay, now you have set another file of John. Okay, John Bengali marks or Hindi marks. Okay, so you have saved the file in the name of what, John, this txt John's Bengali or Hindi marks. Okay, so whenever we will click on this file, you will get what, John's mark. Okay, in Bengali or Hindi. Okay, so there are two parts of a file name. Okay, primary name and extension. So primary name means what, the name you can set. Okay, means John's file, Rohan's file, Hari's file. Okay, Abdul's file. Okay, so like this you can what, you can save this primary name according to your will. But txt file is the extension. If you change the extension from txt to mp4, then it will be converted into a video file. Not converted, but the computer will think it is a video file. So you can only change this file type. Okay, Now see, a primary name and the extension are separated by a dot or a period. So there is a dot, see myfile.txt. So this is separated by a dot. Okay, a file type can be determined by viewing the files icon or reading the file extension. Okay, so whenever we will see this txt file, you will be able to understand it is a text file, or whenever we will see that it is a has a text icon, then you will be able to understand that it is a what file, text file. Okay, so see here it is explained here that the file icon, this indicates that it is a word file, this is a word file. Okay, see w is written, so you will easily understand it is a word file. This icon, see this is a PowerPoint file, this icon indicates it's a PowerPoint file, Microsoft PowerPoint file. Okay, and its extension is pptx and its extension is docs, docs. Okay, the file name extension is a set of characters that helps Windows understand what kind of information is in a file. Okay, and what program should open it. Okay, so see here it is given. Okay, it is called an extension because it appears at the end of the name of the file. So extension always appears at the end. Okay, end of the name of the file, okay, myfile.txt. so this is your extension. Okay, so see, following a period. Okay, in the file name myfile.txt, period means this dot. Okay, myfile.txt. The extension part is txt, so this is the end part, so this is a txt file. Okay, it tells window that it is a text file. So after looking at the extension, you will also know, and the Windows will also know that this is a text file. Okay, this is a text file and can be opened by program associated with extension. Now you cannot open your this text file in GOM player. Okay, you have to open this text file in notepad or your Microsoft Office. Okay, you can open this. Okay, so it is here written that it tells Windows it is a text file and can be opened by program associated with that extension, such as Wattpad or Notepad. Okay, now file names may contain letters. File names may contain letters, number and other characters depending on the operating system. Okay, so the various characters can be there in file names. Okay, and various names can also be selected by us. Okay, so depending on the operating system, certain characters cannot be used. Okay, this is very important, certain characters cannot be used. Okay, for example, from this to this is very important. For example, in Windows you cannot use the following characters in a file. Okay, so what are the characters you cannot use? This backslash in file name. Okay, only in file name. If you try to save this in your file name, you cannot save this. Okay, because these are I think reserved for system and all. So the backslash, front slash, question mark, colon, asterisk, double quote, this greater than, smaller than, then this, what is this, oblique, you cannot use this in a file name. Okay, you cannot use this in a file name. So this is some extensions that not extensions, that are characters that you cannot use in a file name. Okay, so students, with this we come an end to this topic. So in your next class we will be discussing about renaming file and other topics. Okay, so please go through this video, and if you find anything confusing, you can comment down your name and your question in the comment box of the video. Thank you.